Have you ever wanted to turn a music video into a cover art? Today is day 3 of 31 days and 31 artists, where we spin the wheel and whatever the artist we land on, we recreate a cover for the artist. Okay, Pradabagshawty, we're gonna go ahead and recreate this whoa kind of cover art. I think it's a really sick composition. Shout out Nick Media for making this shit. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So we're gonna make something kind of similar and obviously do our own little thing with it. We're not going to copy it one to one, but we're going to make kind of like the same composition. I'm going to show you guys how you can do it. So these are the kind of shots we're working with. This picture right here, or this shot, is going to be the kind of like main image or the main shot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove the background on this, and this is going to act as kind of like the main focus. It's going to be like this down at the fucking Fuck you mean you can't find the background? This is a really sick shot. Whoever shot this fucking video, shout out to you. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab the magic wand tool. We're gonna right click on it, go to object selection tool, and we're just gonna select like him, and we'll see if it selects anything at all. So we just gotta go back in with our lasso tool, and we're just gonna go in and select what we need to select. Alright, so we got him all cut out here for this image. We're just gonna right click, convert to a smart object. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate him. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna go back to the mask, right? And we're gonna Control J, and then we will delete the mask under him. And I just want to keep the buildings here behind him. So we have this like kind of like cool distortion here, or cool like perspective, I guess. Or we're gonna keep the building. So we're gonna create a new layer mask. We're gonna shift L, we're gonna grab the polygon or lasso tool, and we're just gonna like get rid of like the majority of this shit right here. We're gonna get rid of him from the background, really. Just keep these buildings. Okay, so we're gonna convert to a smart object, and then we'll just get rid of this guy here, just so it's all like kind of blended a bit. And we're gonna bring him up. We're gonna put him like right here. Now this doesn't really matter right now if he's like cut off, because we're gonna obviously blend him in a bit with other images. So we're just gonna drag him up like this. Just gonna have this like kind of perspective like that. Just gonna give us a really nice clean look already. You can already see the kind of vision we're going for here. And then we're gonna place these images of like the subway and shit like that like down here, and we're gonna make it like blend in with them. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and grab our lasso tool, whatever the fuck it's called again, the object selection tool. And by the way, if you guys don't have the lasso feature, you can just go up here and go to lasso, or you can do rectangle, whatever you like to do, but I just like to do this shit. It's just like the easiest for me. But yeah, we're gonna keep like the whole thing, and then the whole idea, well, this is probably lagging right now. What the fuck? Alright, boom. So we got him cut out there, but now we're gonna hold alt on this and we're gonna drag down just like that, and we're gonna right click on the mask, delete that shit. We're gonna have something like this. Now we want to blend this in, so yeah, we gotta blend this in. So we're gonna drag this up again, and we're just gonna do some shit like this. I might actually expand this, just so we have like the whole image. Just make it your little selection, and we're gonna generative fill. We're gonna expand the whole thing just so we can work with it a little bit more. Damn, wait, hold on, that's actually tough. We'll just add like different shit like this. Like just kind of create like a cool perspective like this. I think will be cool. And yeah, just something like that where he's like behind it. It's kind of like what I'm thinking. Yeah, some shit like that. Pretty fucking cool, bro. Pretty fucking awesome, dude. Now we have this image too. We could honestly like this is really sick for different like perspectives. Like this is really sick. So yeah, we're just gonna put this here. Different perspectives, right? Looking pretty decent. We're obviously gonna like put this up a little bit, but we'll put this behind the original layer. We'll put like that. Then we'll put mask on it. We'll just delete it again. We'll just kind of like mess around with it. we'll keep this kind of part here, and then we'll just mess around with this. So we'll flip these two, we'll put them like right here, kind of like they're coming from this angle, right? And we'll make them like bigger, or we could make them smaller like this, just to give it that look that they're coming from this way. That's pretty cool, bro, I'm not gonna lie. For this here, yeah, okay. I want to make this like kind of more solid, so we're gonna go back into this layer mask, and then we have this. What can we do with this one? Oh, we could flip this upside down, right, and give it this kind of like different perspective. We're just gonna do the same shit where we've removed the background, and then I'm gonna stop talking about this shit soon. We're just gonna create this like trippy perspective here, like this. We're just gonna do the same shit. Bring the background down. Boom. Bring it down below everything. Let me see. Like blend it, I guess. Nah, I think it's taking away too much. We could just make it smaller though, and just have it like right here. Or we could have them like on the edge, maybe some shit like that. Let's see how this looks. Whoops. Let's see how this looks. Just do some shit like that. Just try and blend it in a bit. I think that's okay. Obviously it's looking a bit random right now, but like it'll all come together once we have like everything like at the end it'll all come together. Trust me on that. Trust me. I don't know. I think we can honestly just like leave it like this. I think this is pretty decent, like for right now, like how it is. We can just, you know, center it up, scale it a little bit, do some shit like this, scale it out, and boom, just have it like this. Now we're gonna go into my ultimate adjustment pack, just to get different looks. If you guys do want to go ahead and check it out, I do have a BOGO going on right now, so if you buy one pack you get another for free. But yeah, let's get straight into that motherfucking pack. Alright, so we're gonna go with the clean dark, just because it matches the look pretty well. We're just gonna change this value to 0.9, just so we get a lesser kind of like faded look, but we still got that faded kind of effect. We're gonna get rid of the vibrance here. We're just gonna add a black and white. I don't know why, I just prefer the black and white, and then just bringing the fill down. It's just a nicer kind of like way to desaturate, in my opinion. Right, boom. Now we're gonna bring this shit up on the what's it called, the fucking texture layer here, and we're gonna add a paper texture on top of this. Put that shit to lighten, and then we're gonna hit Control L. We're just gonna mess around with the levels here, so we're gonna make it a bit darker, just so we can bring out, you know, the curves and shit like that. It gives it this nice texture look. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and obviously this part right here is a bit kind of, I feel like the texture might be getting lost, so I feel like some of the textures getting lost and like the clothes and shit like that, so we're just gonna get like a white glow, and we're just gonna put that right there, put the overlay. Damn, why does it look like that? What the fuck? Some shit like that is cool, right? Then we'll get rid of like all these like weird colors, like this cyan kind of color. We'll get rid of that shit. And yeah, now we're gonna do the text real quick. So I'm gonna just type whoa. I already kind of like this, like I kind of fuck with this already. Just this normal font here, put that there. And what I seen in the actual cover is it's like in a box here, so we're just gonna put that in like a box, a red box. We'll bring this down, and then we'll kind of match it up to be in the be the dimensions, right? So we're just gonna like squeeze this, so hold shift. We're just gonna like put like this, just so it fits in perfectly, like that. And I might mess around with like different text, so we might use Brunson. So put that in there. We can mess around with the spacing a bit. I want it pretty much like barely any spacing, so maybe like 10. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we'll just do this, or we could hold Shift and Alt, just do both sides like so. Just fine tune them here a little bit. Boom, boom. We gotta bring this up. Gotta bring it up exactly. And boom, that's kind of like the whole thing right here. We might even clip it and then make it a little bit bigger, like this. That's kind of cool. Yeah, no, I think we'll keep it like this, and then we'll just like have it like that, and then we'll bring this below everything, so the texture and all that shit, just have that there. Whoa. And then we'll have Pradabagshawty on top. I know they have the, you might even put this to rough. Oh, that's right, pause. We got the Brunson rough though. But this is kind of like a cool addition to it. So we can do some shit like this. Squeeze it. Have it like right there on top of it. That's kind of clean. I fuck with that. And yeah, honestly, we could duplicate like whatever's on the bottom here. Now we could bring that shit on top. That'll be pretty decent. We'll see how that goes. So we'll just merge everything together. Boom. And then we'll see how this shit looks. Then we'll get rid of everything but this. So we'll like keep some of it. No, we'll have that there. And then yeah, we can just keep doing that until it fills like the white space, like wherever we want, or however we want, I mean. So we could just do some shit like this. What else could we add? I don't know if there's really too much I want to add to this, but we could add like a blur. Let's duplicate that, add a blur, Gaussian blur. It's like a decent blur, like not too crazy. We'll also add a flare to the chain. Just like a nice light blur. So I kind of want to have it like around the edges. It's kind of like the idea in my head on how I want to play with it. Pause. We're gonna keep doing this. I want to flip it horizontal. Actually, no. I want to flip it 90 degrees just so we fill some of that dark space up here. So I want to put that lighter color. Backspace. That. And yeah, we'll just fill that right here, just to make it less empty. Let me see what else. Oh, that's it. Alright, bet. So we'll just keep fucking duplicating this shit. I want to add a zoom blur, so radio blur. Put that to zoom, we can do like 34. Looks pretty good. Rip the base like this area, and we'll just do the same thing where it's like kind of only at the edges. And yeah, then I'm gonna add a flare to this, so we're just gonna grab a flare. Really like this blue one, so just put that there. We'll get rid of this saturation. We'll put that to linear dodge, bring the fill down, do some shit like that. Right, and now we got this kind of look. I think this is a pretty decent look. We're just gonna make the text a little bit bigger, not too big though. Don't want it to like go too crazy. But yeah, I can feel this is off center, so we're gonna obviously set. Oh, no, it's not off center. So yeah, we're gonna merge all this shit. We're gonna finish it off with camera raw filter. So we're gonna convert this to a smart object. We are going to go to camera raw filter. Right, go to camera raw filter. Bring texture up, clarity. I want to go down here to color mixer, go to saturation. I want to get rid of this aqua kind of look. Maybe the bluish. I want the blue, but I don't want it to be too blue, if that makes sense, right? Could even shift the hue of the blue to be a bit more nicer, like that, and sharpen it up a little bit. Dehaze, vignette we could add. Hey, that's nice. I fuck with that. And we could mess around with these too. Mess around with the vibrance. Kind of like it more vibrant actually, like that. And yeah, we're gonna mess around with the different settings here. So some shit like that is pretty decent. I don't hate it. I do like it. I do enjoy this a lot. I do like this actually. This is very nice. Very nice. We're gonna finish off with parental advisory, which I think is probably like the most important part for a lot of these, and I feel like a lot of people mess it up. So if you're watching this far into the video, please make sure your parental advisories are properly placed. Now you don't have to use like a ruler or anything. Just like what I like to do is literally just eye it up here in the corner. Like you don't want it to be in the corner. You want it to be like kind of like out the corner like this, right? Now if you want to do like more technical shit, you can grab your ruler here and you can come in like 100, and then you can come down 100, so to 900, some shit like that, and then you can match it up in this corner right here, and that's like perfect corner here. And then you can like literally scale it to the corner so you don't like mess it up, and then you can get a clean look like that. And you can do it for any of the sides too, but yeah, if you want to do that, hey, go ahead, do that. I feel like this shit is off. We got should be okay, should be good, should be chilling with that like this. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this motherfucking video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord down below too. We're doing basically you guys can join along too. I encourage you guys to join along too. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, peace.